Hey you guys, welcome back. I just wanted to hop on here and talk to you guys about encouraging people to want to seek God or be open to believing or trusting in God, having faith in Him. And I'm gonna share a testimony with you guys about two people who actually called me one time asking me, like, how do they seek God, or how do they pray, or how can they even believe that, God is exactly who He is. So, the one person came to me and was telling me, like, I want to start praying again and I want to start seeking God, and was just saying like how they didn't really know how to pray. So I'm just like, there's not a specific way to pray. When you pray, the same way that you're having a conversation with me is the same way that you can talk to God. Like, I don't believe that there's a specific way that you have to pray, and God is going to hear you regardless. So, I was just like, and the person was just like, I just want to believe, and I just need to see that God is real in some type of way. So I was like, okay, well, ask God to do something for you. Ask God to show up in some type of way, even if it's just something little. Ask Him to show up and just show that, He is who He is. So I want to say maybe later that week, the person called me like, oh yeah, I was praying and stuff, and I think they said that they want like some money or something like that. Like, they have been praying and stuff, and they want some money that same week. I guess, like, they asked God for a financial blessing. So I was like, okay, like, there's a start. Like, that's just a way of God showing you, like, yes, like, He is here, He is real. So the next person who was talking to me, now these are both young people that's very close to me, and the next person came to me and they were like, asking me about praying, asking me about reading their Bible and stuff like that. And I just gave them some encouragement and stuff, and told them the same thing. Like, if it's something that you want and you want God to do for you, just ask God to show up and just show you that He's here, that He's in the midst, and He can answer your prayers. So maybe like 2 weeks later, I ran into that person and it was like, oh Shay, I want to tell you something. Like, I was praying, and before that they had called me, asked me about a Bible and stuff, what Bible they should get. And it was like, I was praying, I was reading my Bible, and God blessed me with a job. Like, I just want to thank you so much for just encouraging me and helping me to start reading my word and praying and just trusting in God. And I just felt like really, really good, because I never want to be the type of person to just force God on people. Like, if I'm talking to them or if they're talking to me about something, like, I never want to be like, oh, well, did you pray, or did you seek God, or did you do this pertaining to God? Like, that's not the way that you help people to want to get to know God. Like, share something with them, allow them to know of something that God did for you. And just encourage them, like, we'll try to do this or try to do that, like, or we'll try to pray, or try to get into your word, or watch something spiritual, like, give them some type of encouragement. I feel like when you try to force God on people, that's just a way of really pushing them away. Like, you can't just go into a conversation and just lead in with, oh, well, you need to do this or you need to do that, like, basically talking at the person. So if anybody comes to you and they're having a hardship or just going through something, and they just really need some type of encouragement, and they just need you to just help them to be motivated in any type of way, whatever it is. And if you do, I mean, with me, I know when I'm talking to somebody, eventually, if we're talking long enough, we're going to start talking about God. I'm going to start talking about God. That's just how things flow when you're having good conversation, and it's ongoing. So just inspire people to want to be better, or want to seek God and stuff. Don't try to push God on people, or try to force people to do certain things, or make them feel like they have to be doing this or they have to be doing that. Like, everybody is not going to take well to that. Like, everybody is not going to look at that in a good way, and you could really push people away when you could really be drawing them closer. So I just wanted to get on here and share that with you guys. So if you know someone who just needs encouragement, needs some type of uplifting, or have faith, you know, they want to have faith or, you know, just better themselves and become close to God, encourage them, you know. So I just wanted to get in here and say that to you guys. As always, I love you guys and God loves you too. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.